Good morning, everybody. This is a live edition of RAMP, Real Access Motivates Progress. We are talking about the Assembly Theater Full Access. They have just got awarded to make the historical theater fully ADA compliant. So we are here with some cast from the play that's going to be happening this weekend, and we can't wait to share everything with you. So I have Holly and Shauna with us today. And Holly is the director of the play, but tell us a little bit about the Assembly Theater down here in Burrillville.
Sure. So the Assembly Theater was built in 1934, and it was donated from Mr. and Mrs. Levy, and we've had productions there since. And recently we've decided that it's time that our stage is fully accessible to everyone. We are in the production right now of Little Women, and we have 2 individuals in our cast that are in wheelchairs. And because of that, we were able to go forward with getting the funding appropriate to make the theater accessible, but not in time for our production, and the show must go on. So we are here at Burrillville High School, which is fully accessible, and we're getting ready to put on a fantastic show for everyone.
Oh, I am so excited about this. As you can all tell, I am in a wheelchair. Not that you all get to usually see that during my weekly podcast, but why was it so important to you to make the Assembly Theater ADA compliant?
So we've always wanted the Assembly Theater and Assembly Act, which is our in-house production, basically production company with the Assembly Theater, as part of the patrons of the Assembly Theater. We've always wanted it accessible to everyone, and we welcome everyone to join us. So knowing that is what made it really important to us. When we auditioned for the show, we just happened to have 2 amazingly talented cast members who happened to be in wheelchairs. And we knew that we had to make it happen as quickly as possible so that everyone could see just how wonderful they are in our production.
That is amazing. And I love the way you say it, that they are cast members, but they just happen to be in wheelchairs. That's the way that they navigate the world. That's what we like to see, that we can just blend in with everybody else. So Holly called me up, and we got some quotes, and we got that going on.
We did.
Like, I think, next
right
day?
Away. Next day. We were on it next day, Tina.
Yeah.
And we brought about 5 different companies in to assess the theater, assess where we could put ramps and what would make it most suitable for everyone. We gave those quotes to the Board of Administration, who runs the theater technically, and then they took it from there. They got the ball rolling, they got funding approved, and now we are in the process this winter of having the stage as well as the rest of the theater fully accessible.
That is truly amazing. I mean, the viewing area is pretty well accessible, because I have done a roll through with you. But now that I get to be on stage with everybody else, I'm so excited. Because when you get the opportunity to be on stage, you never say no. Because I'm quiet and shy, we all got that. But I am so excited about this, and I love, did you have any pushback from anybody about making this historic theater fully ADA compliant? Was there a lot of pushback?
There really wasn't any pushback. The only hesitation was because it is technically a historical building, so there's some red tape or some things that we just have to make sure that we keep that historic building the way it's supposed to be. But the Board of Administration was fully on board. It's just getting that ball rolling was a little bit slow going, but having cast members that need that access actually made it really simple.
Which now, everybody who owns an historic building right now has no excuse to say, there is no such thing as grandfathered in. So let's get that right off the board. They gave you 10 years from the time the ADA was signed to start making your businesses ADA compliant. So there is no such thing as grandfathered in. And even the historical value, yes, you are not going to drill through 1,000-year-old marble or a wooden staircase, but you can still make it accessible and feasible for everybody together. So nobody has any excuses now, because we have an historical theater right here in our lovely town of Burrillville that is going fully ADA compliant. Now let's get into the really important stuff. I want to hear all about this amazing play that I will be at this weekend called Little Women. And this is Jo. She will be playing Jo.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the play and why you got involved.
So Little Women is about 4 sisters in the mid-1800s and just their life. And one reason I love this show so much is because it centers around such strong female characters. And yes, it does come up like who they're going to marry, but it's not just about that. There's so many more plot points, and there's so much more depth to these female characters than just who they're going to marry at the end of the show, which is something that I absolutely love and that I think we need more of in theater.
Oh, absolutely. Now, how was it for you? Now, I don't want to dwell on the fact that you do have two castmates that are in wheelchairs, but for everybody else would like to know, how was it navigating two castmates in wheelchairs, like plotting out what do they call it, blocking, right? Am I using the proper term?
Blocking, it really honestly wasn't an issue at all. Like, nothing really changed. It was just about how they can move and where they're comfortable moving and what amount of time, and then they told us, and that's what we did. So we ran one of the scenes for the first time yesterday with one of our castmates in a wheelchair, and honestly, it was just running a scene. There was, like, the wheelchair had nothing to do with anything. So, like, as far as blocking, nothing really changed. It's basically the same.
That's awesome. And how was it directing?
So,
were you a little nervous at first? I mean,
no, there's not really no nervousness involved. This cast is actually extremely talented, extremely capable, and extremely willing to put on a fantastic show. The way that I work is a lot of collaboration. I ask my cast, I ask my crew, I ask anybody who's there for their opinions, their thoughts, and what they think. And then I take that all in and try to figure out what the best decisions are for the show. This show is an amazing production. It's family friendly, it's for everyone. The music is beautiful. There's comedy in it, there's drama. The set is going to be gorgeous, and actually, you don't really get to see it right now, but where we are right now, the Burrillville High School construction pathway students are building our set for us.
Wow.
And it'll be the set will be transformed into an attic. So you'll be inside the
so
attic
cool.
of the March home.
I cannot
soon.
wait.
Yeah, so we'll do an update of that once we get some set.
Oh, absolutely. We will be back many times. And if you come to the show, you will see me at all three performances. So I will talk your ear off. So come and visit and say hello.
Yes.
But tell everybody when the show is.
Yeah, so we're coming up on our show. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday night is a 7 p.m. show, as well as Saturday night is a 7 p.m. show, and we have a Sunday 2 o'clock show. So we want everyone to come out to Burrillville High School Auditorium to see this production that we've been working really hard on, and we really want you to come celebrate with us all that it means to every single one of our cast members and crew. Absolutely.
And that means December 3rd
Yes.
at 7, December 4th at 7, and December 5th at 2. Just in case you get your weeks mixed up like
Right.
I do, we have it cleared. And I have it on good authority that our Lieutenant Governor is very much in support of everything that's going on here in Burrillville, and she will be at the show 7 o'clock Saturday night, December 4th. And a little birdie told me that our Congressman Jim Langevin, who just happens to utilize a wheelchair and, do all of the amazing things that he does in our state, will be here at some point this weekend, but we're not giving away when he's going to be here, but he will be here this weekend at some point. So you have some very important people that are getting behind what these amazing women are doing. Tell everybody why they need to come.
You need to come and see this show. As far as I know, for at least 10 years, there's been nothing like this on this stage here at Burrillville High School. So you don't want to miss this momentous occasion. We are so excited to share it, and live theater, once it's done, it's done. That we are not on video. You do not get to see clips of the show. It's one of those things you need to be here and experience it. So take the time, support your community, support our theater, and support the town of Burrillville, and come to this show.
And anyone in the state can come to the show. You
Absolutely.
don't have to live in Burrillville to come to
Anyone
the
in
show.
any state. I live in Massachusetts.
Yeah, my friends in Connecticut, you're not far away. I hope you'll be here.
From Oregon.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Now you
So no
tell everybody.
excuses.
You tell everybody why they need to come to the show.
This-
Not that in order to see you, Joe.
You
the
need to
fabulous
see Joe. Trust me.
I'll
you
be
need to come
okay.
see Joe.
This show, just everyone working on this show, just has such a passion for it. This show means so much to me. When I first heard the soundtrack, I knew that I had to be a part of this production, and I'm so glad that I was able to have the opportunity to do so. And this show is so moving. Like, it put me in a different place in my life than what it was before. I know this sounds corny and stereotypical, but it will change you seeing this production and experiencing all the emotions and the comedy and the heart and just the realness that goes on in this production and this story. And that's why I love doing shows like this, where people in the audience can see themselves in the people on stage, and they can relate to the experiences that they're having on stage. It just makes it so much more personal, and it really connects everyone in the audience to the actors.
And I'm so excited because I'm going to get to see somebody like me, 2 people like somebody like me, on stage in an amazing production the size of this one, in front of everybody else, acting like everybody else. Their roles are not roles for people with disabilities.
Absolutely not. So the way that the show was cast was we had just the perfect amount of people who auditioned that we actually could include everyone who auditioned in the show. And basically, the 2 characters that we're talking about, Marin plays Aunt March, and Jonathan plays Mr. Lawrence. They are both very, very strong, willful, passionate characters that will make you laugh and will make you cry.
But the roles themselves are
roles,
disability
No,
roles is what I want to get across to
No,
our
not at all.
passion, that they're normal everyday roles that the characters just happen to be in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
Like I said, we don't want to dwell on that part, but that is groundbreaking here in little state of Rhode Island, especially down in Burrillville. You know, like everybody needs to just come out and see how normalized people in wheelchairs can be blended in with everybody else. We are so excited about this. So tell everybody how they can get tickets.
So you can go to assemblytheater.org, and there's a link there for you to buy tickets online. I suggest you buy them because we probably will sell out. We will have tickets at the door, but I wouldn't wait. I would just go buy your tickets now.
And if you look above this video, there is a link right to the Eventbrite, where you can click right on it and order your tickets this weekend, because again, you are not going to want to miss this show. It is groundbreaking, it is historic, it is beautiful. We got Joe, we got a fabulous director.
You have to see her on stage.
It's family friendly, so bring the kids. This is something. How much are the tickets? Just
The
so we can
tickets are
let people know.
$20, and all of the proceeds actually go to the Assembly Theater to have more productions like this. So it all goes to a good cause.
So you can bring your little ones, and
Absolutely.
they could probably be in the next production if they ever
You
wanted
never
to
know.
start getting
Absolutely.
into theater or whatever. They couldn't work for a better theater company than this one. So bring your little ones, because maybe they could be in the next show or not. So once again, give us the dates.
They are December 3rd through December 5th, 7 o'clock on Saturday and Friday, and then 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Perfect. And we will see you all here. And stay tuned to this channel all week, because we will be in and out surprising them and taking scenes of different things, because I'm impatient and I cannot wait.
We love to give sneak peeks. We love to give sneak peeks.
And I'm impatient, so I'm going to be here anyway, just because I want to see what's going on. So I will be in and out all week on all of their rehearsals, checking out what they're doing. So get your tickets today. Do not wait. Looking forward to seeing you all Friday, Saturday, Sunday to see Little Woman at Burrillville High School. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.